Alright, nice chilly start to my little run here into the city. I'm gonna be running very slowly, but I think I should be able to walk all the way here without having to be on roads and without having to do anything too super crazy. Yeah, I just have rice, like 1 jar of rice that I have cooked left, and that is all my food, so I need food. I need it now. So far, the ground isn't too muddy. Definitely chilly, definitely got puddles out here, but should be able to just go along the river and have it be pretty straightforward. I don't know. Let's go around this way. River's going pretty crazy though. And it should be a nice trot through here. Pretty sure that is the Thorpe cloud over there. Does not look very tall now that I can actually see the top of it, but that's a cool little mound. Oh, yep. Whew. Very muddy. I don't know if all the leaves are helping or hurting here. Okay, here's my first roadblock here. Looks like all these bushes are kind of blown over. Probably doesn't last that long, and it looks like there's footprints, but at the same time I'd be able to just walk around and go on this path over here, so maybe I'll risk that. Oh, I can already feel the mud seeping in just a smidge. Whoa. Okay, looks like this is a path at least. Oh my god. Boots, boots, boots. If only. Trail's getting a little hazy here. Just kind of following these tire tracks. I mean, really cool area still. As long as you're not trudging through the mud, it's great to explore. Again, the rolling hills, something special about that. Really being able to see the texture of the ground is so cool. Been watching some videos about quantum trading and investment banking and all that, and it's so easy to imagine life on the other side, like, oh, if I only did X, Y, and Z and I'd be rich right now, yada yada yada. There's this guy who was a quant and, you know, making 400K a year doing these big trades and stuff, and now he's just kind of retired and taking money out of his massive savings, and he's not really doing anything that different than what I am on like surface level. I still have to work and do stuff, but I guess if your end goal is just to like travel and do fun things, it's not necessarily a pre-requirement to make a lot of money beforehand. Like, you can make money as you're doing it, and that can give you purpose as you're going too. A bunch of streams going down into the river here. I think this is my narrow-ish spot here that isn't a complete muddy landing, so gonna have to do a big hop here. I wonder if someone tried to use these sticks as a way to cross. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, it looks further than I want it to. Easy as that Now let's see how bad this area is. Oh, definitely marshy. Holy. Guess I can go over the fence here. That might be easier than putz around. Yeah. I don't know how visible it is on camera, but this entire area is just a mud minefield. Oh man. Holy cannoli. I mean, that was like a little entrance over there. This doesn't look so bad. I think I can pop across on all these bricks. Oh, holy. Okay, I think I want to be on the other side of this fence, but I can maybe do that a little later here. Okay, this is my bridge over the barbed wire. Save 20 feet of walking. Hopefully it doesn't break on me. Oh. Big jump. Okay. Somehow, some way, you always end up running into one of these bad boys. And this pretty much always means it's a public walking path, so that's incredible. Yeah, definitely many treaders have walked through here. All right, path spat me out into this person's driveway. So cool. I love these paths, but sometimes they become so ambiguous that I can't tell where I'm going. Just over this hedge is my town. That is where I am shopping. I saw this and it looked like a way to go over. Oh, yes indeed. Yes indeed. Oh. Oh. Still very brambly. Alright, in the city. Well, town. And I think I'll have sidewalks the rest of the way. Incredible. Oh, yeah, definitely hungry. Okay, because these pants keep rolling down, I'm going dork mode. I'm not gonna have them keep dragging around here. Sacrifice my swag for longevity. First stop, a little something for brekkie. Got my ice cream and got custard creams. I don't know what these are, but I was curious and they were 35p, incredibly cheap. Alright, let's eat and then get some actual food for later. I was walking around eating my ice cream and I came across this giant tunnel here. The sign said it was for a cycling network. Seems a little excessive for a bike path. I'm a giant bike fan, love bikes. I've never owned a car, ride bikes everywhere, but I feel like there's maybe a cheaper way to do this. I don't know. I'm not complaining, it's cool, but just such a massive scale. I mean, these little parts on the side here are maybe, I don't know, 7 feet tall, so pretty massive. My hands are very cold from eating the ice cream and my body temperature cooling down a bit, but oh, lifesaver. This was the hill I was walking up to go into the city, and then this was a tunnel I just came out of while walking around, so I just went back the way I was supposed to go, and I could have just gone in this tunnel instead of going up and over. Well, back into the tunnel one more time, then I'll come out this way after I get my groceries, and I will try going on this other path here on my way back because I'll have a big bag of stuff. Alright, let's get some more to eat. So I was wrong, I just read a separate sign, and it was just a repurposing project for this tunnel that is used for trains,
now repurposed. All they did was put the lights in up here and they paved this section. So really not too much at all, kind of a rails to trails sort of a mission. So they didn't make this whole tunnel just recycling, as it almost left to interpretation on the sign on that side, but it cleared it up on the sign on this side. So cool, awesome, co-signed. Continuing on the trail, exiting that tunnel here now that I have my groceries, and looks like it goes all the way up to Thorpe. So it's gonna be a little bit longer than the Way of the Crow, but it's gonna be way easier. I think it'll be flatter and less pedally and less fences to jump and less spots to step in that are undesirable. So I'm gonna kind of go out and around here and should really just be able to crush some mileage, and we'll be back in no time. Typically against having to walk along the road at all, but there's like zero traffic out here. I've been passed by one car so far on this street, so for all intents and purposes, as well just be a big sidewalk for me, which, you know, not the most exciting, but some nice scenery and a heavy bag and everywhere else being muddy. I'll take it. I will take it. Look at this puddle. At what point does something stop being a puddle? That'd be a good thing to look up. Oh, if you live just over there, that'd be pretty fun to just go splash around in. I guess you'd probably have a lot of cow and sheep feces to worry about in there, but you know, that's a later problem. 3.5 hours round trip probably, so yeah, not too shabby at all. Look at this spaghetti with salmon, a little bit of garlic salt, ground black pepper, and cream of mushroom soup to tie it all together. Their cream of mushroom soup was very thin, which, you know, I guess that's why it was so cheap. But a little bit of salt, cooking it down. I'm looking forward to trying it. Looks good. I wonder if there will ever be a time where I can fight the gravitational pull to not do something. The feeling of doing homework or taxes or filling out job applications or doing those kind of simple menial online tasks that you have to do and are necessary but don't want to do seem like they're the most challenging for me to begin. I think because the space in which you do it is also the space in which I spend a lot of my free time, that being the computer. The competing interest, it's just no contest of doing something that is fun and I can have spent thousands of hours doing versus things that I don't want to do at all. Overcoming that hump is nigh impossible. So gonna get some editing done and then just force myself to book a hotel or an alternative hostel for the days that I don't have anything booked, because it's only going to get more expensive and I'm not going to do it tomorrow because I'm going to go on another big hike tomorrow. So I just need to do that. It has to happen. I need a spot to live. I can't not do it. So challenging for me, but it'll happen because I know it needs to. I think it's that just combined with spending money that makes it hard for me.